SyncReality, a company headquartered in Berlin, has set out to break down the barriers that limit digital security in XR environments by introducing a novel developer tool. Through this tool, the company strives to achieve automatic and personalized adjustment of virtual settings to match the physical layout of rooms and furniture. As a result, users can effortlessly transform their living spaces into virtual playgrounds for AR and VR gaming, without having to rely on contemporary safety features such as Guardian boundaries. With SyncReality's innovative solution, you can now immerse yourself in a new reality without worrying about potential safety hazards. Imagine having your very own virtual world in the comfort of your own living room, seamlessly integrated with your physical surroundings. This is the future of XR environments, and SyncReality is at the forefront of this revolution. As you explore the possibilities of SyncReality, you'll discover that it opens up a whole new world of immersive experiences. With the help of volumetric spatial mapping, this platform allows you to create a digital version of any physical object around you. This means that the virtual world can seamlessly merge with the real world, creating endless possibilities for exploration. Imagine transforming your home office into a high-tech sci-fi laboratory, or turning a simple stool into an ammunition box in a VR environment. SyncReality enables you to do just that automatically and in real time. The surfaces you scan provide haptic feedback, giving you a sense of touch that makes everything feel incredibly real. SyncReality's innovative approach to spatial mapping also allows you to link multiple rooms, creating play areas that are as large as an entire house. In fact, the platform's video showcases a vision of the future, where entire homes are digitized and transformed into VR games, taking immersive experiences to a whole new level. If you're looking for an innovative way to merge the physical and virtual worlds seamlessly, SyncReality is the platform for you. With its cutting-edge technology, you'll be able to create endless possibilities for exploration and immerse yourself in a world that adapts to your every move. As recounted by SyncReality's CEO and founder Cyril Tushy, his team observed a conspicuous void in the market despite the abundance of tools available. Being creators themselves, they recognized a need for a more specialized tool tailored for developers and creators. This led to the inception of an auto-adaptive design tool that would empower developers to create experiences that would stand out in a saturated market. SyncReality's cutting-edge tool offers a seamless experience for end users, immersing them in any virtual realm. With intuitive interaction, users can effortlessly navigate through various virtual landscapes with confidence. Tushy emphasizes that SyncReality's tool unleashes the creativity of developers and provides them with the power to create immersive experiences that captivate their audience. By enabling developers to bridge the gap between imagination and reality, SyncReality's tool propels the creation of virtual reality into new heights. When describing SyncReality's offering, you learn that they aim to provide developers with a suite of tools that enable the creation of mixed reality experiences rooted in real-world environments. The experience is meant to be adaptable to the physical space it is running in, which means that the size of the virtual environment will match that of the real space. Additionally, SyncReality replaces physical furniture, such as desks, tables, chairs, and sofas, with their virtual reality counterparts. Now, you might ask why they are doing this when Meta already has a tool that lets developers define the layout of their rooms and incorporate that information into their Unity projects. Well, you see, SyncReality not only works with Meta's tool, but also extends its functionality significantly. SyncReality is launching first on Quest 2 and Quest Pro, but aims to be cross-platform in the future. The system is capable of pulling data from Meta Scene Setup, if it is available, or providing alternative ways to define the room layout. You can even define the room space and objects within it by simply touching the corners of the room and various items with your bare hands. Alternatively, SyncReality can use an existing room scan from tools like Matterport to detect the shape of the room and its contents automatically. But the most intriguing feature of SyncReality is its ability to turn a room layout into a meaningful experience. The Software Development Kit enables developers to define rules for replacing real-world objects with their virtual counterparts. For example, if you're developing a horror game in Unity, You can specify that every time there's a real sofa in the room, it should be replaced with a virtual coffin containing a vampire. And every time there's a real chair, a zombie should be seated on a virtual chair. The virtual environment is dynamically built based on the characteristics of the real environment, with virtual elements placed precisely where their physical counterparts are located. Pretty amazing, right? You may have noticed that the process used by SyncReality to create mixed reality experiences differs greatly from the current industry standard. Typically, developers would manually recreate the physical environment in a virtual space, ensuring that all objects line up exactly with their real-world counterparts. While this approach may be suitable for limited demonstrations or location-based VR experiences, it is not practical for creating content that can be distributed widely to consumers. This is because each individual user's physical environment would need to match the layout of the virtual environment exactly in order for the experience to work properly. On the other hand, SyncReality takes a more sophisticated approach to creating mixed reality content. Their system is designed to automatically adapt virtual objects to match the layout of a user's physical space. This means that once an experience is designed, it can be used by anyone, regardless of the specific layout of their home or office. The system uses advanced algorithms to detect the dimensions and layout of the physical environment, and then maps virtual objects to correspond with real-world objects. This opens up a whole new world of possibilities for creating mixed reality content that can be widely distributed and enjoyed by anyone. One exciting possibility is the ability to create local multiplayer games that can be played in physical spaces. For example, imagine inviting friends over to your house to play a shooter game that takes place in your bedroom, which has been transformed into a sci-fi arena. The SDK even includes features that allow virtual objects to adapt to fit the physical space available. For example, if you want every sofa in your game to become a coffin, the SDK will automatically adjust the size and shape of the virtual coffins to match the dimensions of each individual sofa. This ensures that the virtual objects always fit seamlessly with the physical environment, creating an immersive and realistic mixed reality experience. Overall, SyncReality's approach to creating mixed reality content is a major breakthrough that could change the way we think about immersive experiences. By automating the process of adapting virtual objects to match the physical environment, the company has made it possible to create truly immersive experiences that can be enjoyed by anyone, regardless of their specific physical space. This opens up a whole new world of possibilities for developers and consumers alike, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for this exciting technology. Imagine being completely immersed in a virtual world, where the objects and obstacles are identical to the ones in your real surroundings. This is why having a perfect fit between virtual and real spaces is crucial. You want the virtual chair to be in the exact same spot as the real chair, so when you sit on the virtual chair, you feel like you're sitting on the real one. When you touch the virtual plane that's placed on top of your real desk, you want to feel like you're touching the actual desk. It's all about creating a seamless connection between the virtual and physical worlds. By achieving this perfect mapping, you can ensure a safe and natural experience for the user. They can freely explore the virtual space, knowing that the virtual obstacles correspond exactly to the real ones. They won't have to worry about accidentally bumping into something that isn't really there. And when they touch virtual objects, they'll also be touching the real objects they represent. This creates a haptic sensation that feels nothing short of magical, making the user feel like they're really interacting with the virtual world. Soon to be unveiled by the company, an alpha version of their innovative tool will be made available as a Unity plugin, expanding its accessibility to a larger user base. As an added bonus, the tool is also geared to support the highly acclaimed Meta Quest 2 and Meta Quest Pro VR headsets, further augmenting its capabilities. Not one to rest on their laurels, the company already has ambitious plans in place for the subsequent iteration of their tool. In this regard, they are developing an asset tool that is set to revolutionize the way users create platform-independent, elastic, and parametric assets and experiences. With the upcoming release of the alpha version and the promise of even more impressive features on the horizon, it's clear that this tool is poised to leave an indelible mark on the VR landscape. Are you ready to take your gaming experience to the next level by transforming your house into a VR gaming arena? If your answer is yes, then SyncReality might be just what you've been looking for. With their cutting-edge technology, you can turn any room in your house into a fully immersive gaming environment. So why wait? Check out SyncReality today and start living your gaming dreams. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. And I know you'll check out these videos too, because you are awesome.